People came to Buddha with the same question again and again: who created the universe? They wanted a story, a name, a face behind the stars. They wanted a creator, someone to point to, someone to explain the mystery. But Buddha would smile, a smile so calm, so complete, it carried the answer without words. He said, "Your question is wrong." The crowd would grow silent. "Wrong?" they would ask. "How can the question be wrong?" And Buddha would reply, "Because the question comes from ignorance, not understanding." You see, the human mind struggles to accept that something could exist without a beginning. It cannot imagine a reality that simply is. The mind needs causes and explanations. It needs a starting point to feel safe. But Buddha saw beyond that need. He said, "Existence has no beginning. It simply is." He wasn't interested in theories of creation, in cosmic myths or divine architects. He said such questions lead nowhere. They are like asking how many stars can dance on the tip of a needle. They are questions born of thought, and thought, he said, can never touch the vastness of truth. So Buddha turned the question inward. He said, "Don't ask who created the universe. Ask who is asking." The moment you do that, the entire direction of your search changes. You stop looking out at the stars for answers and begin looking within. Because when you turn inward, you realize something profound. You are not outside of the universe asking about it. You are the universe asking about itself. The questioner and the creation are not two separate things. They are the same. Buddha said, "The universe is not made. It is not a creation. It is a constant arising, a ceaseless unfolding. Like waves rising and falling in the ocean, existence appears and disappears endlessly. The waves come and go, but the ocean remains. Like clouds forming and dissolving in the sky, the clouds change, but the sky stays untouched." He said there is no first cause. Because if someone created the world, then who created that someone? And who created the one before them? The chain never ends. So Buddha cut it completely. He said, "There is no first cause. Everything arises in dependence upon everything else. This moment exists because of the moment before. When this is, that is. When this disappears, that disappears. It's all interconnected, a web of causes and conditions with no beginning and no end." For Buddha, the universe was not the work of a god sitting in the clouds. It was an infinite process, a living dance of cause and effect, endlessly unfolding. He said, "No creator, no creation, only this vast suchness." That word, suchness, is one of the most beautiful in all Buddha's teaching. It means reality as it is, beyond words, beyond why, beyond how. The tree grows, the river flows, the wind moves, the stars burn, not because someone commands them to, but because it is their nature to be. Fire burns, water flows, earth supports, not by divine order, but by the natural law of existence itself. Things happen not because they have a purpose, but because they are part of this great unfolding. Buddha did not deny the mystery, he deepened it. He refused to shrink it into names and stories. He said, "Don't try to explain the mystery. Live it." When you look deeply, you begin to see that you and the universe are not two. You are part of the same happening, the same eternal flow. People asked him, "But if there is no creator, what is the meaning of life?" And Buddha said, "Life has no meaning apart from living. The meaning of life is life itself. To ask for meaning is to miss the beauty of what already is. When you watch the sunrise, do you need a reason? When a flower opens, does it need a command?" He said, "Everything is happening naturally. The moment you stop searching for a creator, you become one with creation itself." Buddha was not an atheist nor a believer. He stood beyond both. He neither denied nor affirmed God, because to him, the question was meaningless. What mattered was not belief, but awakening. He said, "Even if God stood before you, if you are asleep, you will not see. And if you are awake, you will see divinity everywhere, in the wind, in the trees, in your own breath." Buddha turned the seeker's gaze inward. He said, "Don't waste your life asking about the beginning of the world. Begin with yourself. Find the origin of desire, the origin of thought, the origin of the one asking. When you understand that, you will understand everything. When you meditate, when your mind becomes still, the idea of creation and creator disappears. There is only silence, a vast, timeless, uncreated silence. And in that silence, you realize what Buddha meant. The universe is not outside of you. You are not a visitor in it. You are it. The same energy that moves the stars moves your heartbeat. The same mystery that turns the seasons turns your breath. There is no separation, only one endless movement of life, seen from countless forms. When this understanding dawns, the question, "Who created the universe?" dissolves completely. Buddha said, "Don't believe. Don't disbelieve. See directly." To see directly is to awaken, to see through the illusion that there's something hidden behind the curtain. When the curtain is pulled aside, there is no creator, no creation, only the dance itself. Eternal, self-moving, self-sustaining. So when people asked Buddha again, "Who created the universe?" he simply sat in silence. His disciples understood. That silence said more than any scripture ever could. It said there was never a beginning, never an ending, only this eternal now. Whoever is truly silent can feel it, the pulse of life that needs no name, no purpose, no cause. That is the answer. Not in words, not in belief, but in silence, in awareness, in the direct realization that everything simply is. And in that stillness, you finally understand. The question was never about creation. It was about awakening.